This is why today we're making tacos.
Okay, today we're making a meat one and also a vegetarian one. You're gonna prepare the meat, I'm gonna prepare the eggplant. So, cheating. Interesting subject.
Cheating.
Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship?
I've literally been cheated on in all my relationships.
Really?
I know, that took a really dark turn really quickly. Even my first boyfriend, even the one that I was with when you were like, you know, like kindergarten, like all of them.
How do you handle it now?
I think like now I have a bit of a different attitude around it. Before, obviously, it's very devastating, you know? And listen, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite here. I'll be very transparent. I've also cheated, in my opinion, you know? It's temptation, it's sinning, it's all that. It's how you learn. It's like every time it's happened to me or I did it to somebody, we just learn a lot from it. And you learn a bit more about yourselves and, you know, the limits that you will kind of, and I was really, really young too. And yeah, I learned from it. And you know, I would never do it again, but it's something that I had to go through. I'm no stranger to it, Yumi. What about you?
I have been cheated on. And you know what? Finding out from other people is probably, I think, the worst. It's the worst because you feel like a fool. Such a betrayal of trust. Especially when other people know that they know and you don't know. I think it's just like, it's really depressing.
It's embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing.
It's just
I was
embarrassing.
mortified when it happened. For me, when I'm interested in someone, I just don't even look at anybody else or wouldn't even like explore any sort of connection with somebody else. You wouldn't even like entertain that thought.
Honestly, like I wish that all the times that I did it, I was as mature as you are for that kind of aspect. I regret hurting people for sure, but like I said, like, you know, I learned from it. I feel like it did make me a better person. So I don't really have any regrets that I went through that. I just regret hurting people.
This is an interesting subject. I was on Justin Allen's show. We were discussing monogamy and whether it's going to exist or not. Considering how easy it is to cheat these days with social media and, you know, every avenue, like it's quite easy to keep a secret. There's like no one's going to be able to keep a record of your boyfriend or girlfriend's app.
I feel like it's the opposite. I think that because of social media, it's even harder to keep a secret. Like everyone is so connected that it's harder to keep things in the dark. I genuinely believe that in 2018, down the future, there are no such things as secrets. Like everything will come to light. And on that note, ready for the sizzle?
So I don't really agree with you, honey, because I feel like it's so much easier to cheat these days.
Okay, sorry. I meant to rephrase that. It is easier to cheat because there are more like ways for you to creep on people and for you to meet people, internet, what else, you know? Remember that whole dating website that was for cheaters? Holly Madison, was that it?
Wait, what?
You don't remember this?
No?
Pause. Let me check on our taco shells.
The suspense.
And the taco shells are done.
Okay, I didn't care about the taco shells. Talk about Ashley Madison.
Like a while ago, there was a dating app that was literally for people to look for relationships, like little side pieces. It was actually quite popular, and then someone hacked the system and like exposed everyone who signed up for it. Like they got sued majorly because, you know, it was meant to be all confidential. Yes, cheating is more readily available. So I agree with you there. But I think that it is harder to hide a secret than it was before. That's like close to impossible nowadays.
I get so suspicious of like people who are constantly on their phones. Like when I caught my ex cheating, every single notification sound on every single app was going off. It was like, ba-ding, Facebook Messenger, ba-ding, WhatsApp, ba-ding, like everything. And I was like, who gets this many messages? You're not that interesting.
So ladies and gents, let's be better people. Let's not cheat on our people, but let's cheat on our diets.
Don't cheat. But hey, I'm all about cheating on tests.
Yes. This looks amazing, first of all, but I have to say, as hypocritical as it is when people cheat, I love it when there's a good cheating celebrity scandal. Like, I don't care how trashy it is. I live for that. I love it. Some of the more iconic celebrity cheaters.
Ben Affleck, especially recently, has had the crazy breakdown, right?
Female cheaters, oh my God. Kristen Stewart.
If you guys don't know, she cheated on Robert Pattinson, who she did Twilight with. And
that ruined the whole Twilight experience for me. I don't care. Like, I read the books, I watched the movies, I was into pop culture at that time, I still am. And when she cheated on him, it broke everything. Here's another reason to not like her. Are you ready for it? She's been cast as one of the main angels for the reboot of Charlie's Angels. I'm not happy with that.
Can we just have a minute of silence for the death of this new movie? Why would you cast Kristen Stewart as Charlie's Angel? First of all,
Like, she was already on Twilight. She was Snow White.
I just really don't get the choice of this. Let's go back to the iconic film, which we loved. We've got, you know,
Lucy Liu, Cameron Diaz, and what's her name? Drew Barrymore.
sexy women with this little cheeky side to them, but super powerful. Kristen Stewart, celebrity interviews, very awkward. She's more of an introvert, I would say.
Yeah.
Not saying that there's a typecast, but when you already have such a good original cast,
Don't touch it. Like, we don't need a reboot of Charlie's Angels. I feel so strongly about this.
Like, obviously they probably chosen her because they didn't want to go the typical, you know, sexy Megan Fox type of girl, right? Like, sexy
Get
girl
someone
agent.
new.
Who would have been a great Charlie's Angels girl as a new one? The girl who played Tomb Raider, Alicia Van Dyke, would have been good.
But she's already. Okay, let me think. I don't know. Like a Camila Cabello. I'd like her to be in it.
I would like someone a bit more exotic.
Like us.
Like us? Lupita Nyong'o. Wouldn't she be amazing? Why is she not in the film?
Perfection. By the way, here's a little run you down of why cheat meals are actually advised when you're dieting. Okay, so check this out. Basically, if you eat a salad all week, your metabolism will eventually adjust to break down the salad in such a way that it will take exactly the energy it needs from it. Like, your body will adapt to it. So then if you throw like a cheat meal in there, suddenly your metabolism is like, oh my God, what is all this heavy carbs I need to like process? And then like it boom, 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 boom. And it like processes it really fast. Your metabolism goes super high and it basically like resets your body.
Are you meant to do it once a week?
Once a week. I'm excited to eat these tacos.
Me too.
Well, there you guys have it, our cheat day tacos while we talk about cheating here on Kitchen Up.
Don't cheat, but have a cheat day meal once a week.
Okay, I think it's time for us to eat this.
Okay. Munch on that. Wow. Okay. It needed the sauce.